Hey there, buddy, and welcome back to some more Terra Nil. You guys have seemed to be enjoying this little bit of the series so far, so I'm going to keep playing it for you as long as you are enjoying it. This time we're going to move on to a different region. We're going to go to Desolate Island, the tropical region over here, instead of working with another one with the temperate biome. Because, you know, I feel like, hey, if we're playing the new update, we should be checking out some of the new regions, or some of the different regions as well, and then check out how the animals work there. I haven't played the Desolate Island for a very long time, so I don't really know much about the tropical other than what I can possibly remember. So it may be a learning experience together, but that's enough talking. If you guys do enjoy the video, you know the drill for that lovely YouTube engagement, liking, commenting. It always helps out to know what you guys like to see and what you don't like to see. So without further ado, let's go ahead and embark into the Desolate Island for the tropical biome, and we will have 4 to restore and 3 animals to max out. So let's go ahead and do it. Okay, and here we are. We have our little guidebook open for the Desolate Island. Rebuilding an island ecosystem is a unique challenge. Restoring life to oceans is your #1 priority. Using toxin scrubbers to clean the seawater. Fewer river networks means you'll need to use monorail infrastructure here. So that's the new, that's one of the new mechanics that we're gonna have to use, the monorail. I do remember somewhat about it, but we'll kind of learn together through it. And we have 4 biomes, 6 animals, and 11 climate conditions to fulfill. You'll need to begin cleaning the surrounding oceans and reintroducing plant life. Toxin scrubbers are integral as they cleanse both land and sea. Both greenery and cleaned ocean contribute towards your goal. Climate manipulation is possible from the outset here. So let's go ahead and take a look at our randomly generated map here. And each level is uniquely, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but it is randomly generated and uniquely created. So no 2 islands are going to be the same unless you have the seed. So what you see here is probably going to be different for the level you do for your own playthrough. So let's see what we want to do first. We have some drop downs here. That's land. We have some river, possible river connections up here. We can see if we can get them to go pretty far up here. So I think what I'm going to do is actually going to start there. Ooh, can we not? Or does this need power? Do you need power? No, you don't need power. Aha, interesting. So these, I can't use these. Interestingly enough, I'm not sure why. Let's go and let's put some power grids down like we normally do. Put one right here. I'm just trying to get our power out and about. See what we can do with it. Probably gonna get this one kind of closer inland. Let's do that. It's fine. Actually, no, I'm gonna redo that. And then we're gonna put that right there. They're good. This one, let's put it up high. I think I like the up high a little bit better. Granted, I probably could have put it closer to there. Okay, now we have, what is this? We have a mineralizer. Crystallize the salt ocean water to create rock. So that's a way, I believe, we can actually get power in the water, which will be super helpful. Let's put one in the midpoint. Actually, I'm gonna get that closer inland, I think. Midpoint should be fine. And then, of course, we want to put one in the middle here. And then if we can, put one there. Power is super useful. All right, so I think that's kind of where we can start. We can have one right there if we really wanted to. And oh, no, we can now put this here because it did require power. Interesting. Huh. It says it requires just a bed and not power. That's odd. Okay, that's probably like a little bit of something they need to fix there. Making a report or something saying, hey, this doesn't, it says it requires power, but, it doesn't actually work. All right, so we have a little bit of, I would like that to reach the ocean if I can possibly get it to. I may need to put one there so it reaches the ocean there. And honestly, what I might do is I might put it here. Ooh, no, I would like it to reach as far as it can. Looks like that will be the best place for that one, so it'll reach out there. And then we can put one here, and it should max out the water there. I know that's 2 connections, but I want to get that water fully maxed out across the board there and see it flow. So now we have our water looking good there. We need to bust that open a little bit if we can, but we're not going to worry about it at the moment. Let's go ahead and get some greenery down because our... Ooh, actually, let's work on reclaiming the oceans. Actually... Yeah, we're going to have to make sure that we place this correctly. So, toxin scrubber, it cleanses nearby oceans as well. So let's go ahead and get some of our... Oh, no, we can't do that until we... Yep, that's right. All right, hang on. I'm relearning. Let's see, toxin scrubber. Let's go ahead and get this pool of water cleaned up. Maybe get this as far out as we can. Let's see, that's -8. We're not going to get any bonuses here. Okay, where's that -8? I saw it. Doesn't look like we're no 12, 3, 0, 6. Okay, I would like to get that fully gone, but that's fine. We'll do one right there. That's a net positive for us. Okay, so the ocean's clearing up a little bit, which is our main goal here. Let's go down here. Maybe get one down here. +1, +2, +1. Let's do a +2 right there. Looks good to me. Let's just go around and clean up as much of this as possible. +18, +18. Get a +18 right there. That looks good to me. We need about 300 more tiles to clean up the ocean. and get that extra tool that we're going to be able to utilize. And if you remember, we're going to be utilizing something called Monorail, the monorails. I honestly can't remember how they work to a full extent, but we'll get there. All right, so 12 plus 12 there. And we're going to have to use some of these mineralizers. We can actually get them, let's get them out in the middle. We don't have like an absolutely massive ocean. A lot of these are we have more land than I thought we would. But I could probably put a mineralizer right here. And put a turbine out in the middle of the ocean. So I think actually put one here maybe? And then put a turbine there. And then put a toxin scrubber here and get plus 68, 83. That'd be even better. Yeah, let's do an 83 right there. That'll clean up the entire surrounding area right there. Great, looks good. So we gotta remember that we could only put these on land. So we need to consider our best option for that. So maybe putting one right here. Ooh, actually, I like the idea of putting a scrubber right here. Getting a power generator down, and then getting a scrubber right there. Yep, I like that idea. Looks good. And we've unlocked our next item here. So a sandbank creates a small island on which buildings can be placed. Okay, so we can use that. We can maybe spread a little bit out here. So if we can get just a little bit out here, we can clean up a good bit of the ocean. So we'll say, hey, we want to put a sandbank there. And we want to put a, what is this called? A mineralizer right there. Put some power down. And then we can put our scrubber right there and clean up a good bit of that area right there. Looks good. So let's take a look at our goals. We haven't taken a look at our goals yet. We have ivy overgrowth, jellyfish return, crabs populate beaches, coconut palms, migratory birds, ferns on riverbanks, vines grow, water lilies blossom, dragonflies, moss on rock, and thunderstorms begin. Now you can see here our thunderstorms requirement is much higher than our than in our other previous levels. We have a greater than 90 night precipitation with 35 degrees Celsius. That's going to take a lot. So we're going to have to do really considerable work to get that done. We're going to have to provide heat by using these things. And, you know, we can only get 2C there. So let's go ahead and start working in a little bit. We've got a good bit of our ocean, not like good bit, but we have some of our oceans cleaned up. So let's go ahead and look here and see how we can improve the land. Let's go ahead and just start putting our scrubbers down so we can start getting grass down, making this area look just a little bit better. So I'm going to do that, put those there. And we got to watch out for our power requirements because we don't want to take up too much power here. As you can already see that we've got, you know, 3 out of 6 on that turbine. We don't want to take up too much. Now, what would probably be helpful is if we do a mineralizer. Put that kind of right here so that we can put some stuff on the power. And you can see here, we're running out of resources there. It's fine. We'll be able to make do. But we want to go and get these mineralizers down and start doing these. These are what's going to give us a lot of points. You can see here we already get 142. Not bad. Can we get 150? Doesn't look like it. I think 142 is going to be our best bet there. So let's go ahead and do that. Get some of our resources back so we can start building a little bit more. Got a good chunk right here, 146. I think that's what we'll go for. And then let's go ahead and go across here. 147. Nope, nope, nope. Let's see. Can I actually, would an L shape be better here? 169. Yeah, no. I think we're going for that 169 if we can find it again. Oh, 173. We like that. Like bigger numbers. Okay. Now, you could be wondering, like, why didn't you just do 2 across the board and maybe, like, cover more area? Yeah, probably would have been better, but I think getting those points are very important as well. So I'm actually going to put one right here in the middle. That way it covers this area. And we can actually probably get another one of these L shapes and get a lot of points for this one. Let's take a look here. 155, 149. I think that 155 is going to be best. All right, so we've got 80% here. It looks like we're probably going to need to get... Well, no coverage percentage filling your primary goal here, so I think we should be good to get some more. We can get some more grass right there. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to get a mineralizer and put it up here. Get a turbine there. We can get a scrubber to help with the water. And maybe put a scrubber down here. Now, that's probably a waste of a scrubber, so I'm not going to do that. I think that's going to be too much of a waste for us. Now, we could... what's going to be the best option here? We could cover some more of this land, which I think I might do. And get a scrubber up here. That'll clean up some more water. Go ahead and get some of this green over here, because why not? I am running out of surface area, so I've got to be careful about that. We could have some more there. I don't know if there's going to be a way for us to get enough. I don't really like that area right there. If I can get some of that, I think, and then do a longwise. I think that might be our best option. Put one there, 96. Yeah, let's do that. We're 97%. If we can get some of this over here, which I think I'm going to do, put a mineralizer between this little area right here. Put a turbine on both sides. That way we can get a scrubber handling, let's see, 35. Let's do that 32. I think that'll be good. And then we'll do one on this side. And we've already completed it, so let's go ahead and see what the book wants us to do. And it's biome time. The next step is increasing biodiversity. Restored beaches, mangroves, and tropical rainforest. You also need to use the monorail network to transport coral polyps to the sea. That is what our monorails are going to be used for. But let me go ahead and put this scrubber down, as the game does not want me to put that scrubber down, but I am going to go ahead and do it. Got a +3 right there. And there we go. And just because, I'm going to go ahead and put one of these down so we can cover these islands with plenty of lovely greenery. Okay, so we have our precipitation, 30%, 2 degrees Celsius. And now let's see, we got our hydroponium. So we do want to use one of these. Now we're going to be able to do plenty of wetlands here, so I think that's what I'm going to do. We only need a little bit to cover that up, so let's go ahead and do that. And I think just for the sake of it, I'm going to cover more of this area here. That way we can get a little bit more of our hydroponium working. I think I'm going to do a long one there. Probably not the most useful, most useful use case for our points. Try not to use too many times, but, you know, still failed there. We have 82, so we're going to put an 82 there. Turn that area into our little swamps there. And you see here that we have mangroves that eventually need to be made. And you can see the mangroves actually produce right here. You want mangroves on the side here near the ocean. That's how you're going to get them. You can see right here, that's still just swampy biome. So in order to get these mangroves, make sure you do your hydroponiums kind of close to the shore there. So you can see here that we have some mangroves there. We can put some here. We'll get some mangroves going across the coast there. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. Actually, can we get a lot more there? We can get a lot more there so we can see mangroves. They're going to appear there. Very big mangrove farm. And this is going to be kind of difficult. Mangroves are not the easiest to deal with. So let's go ahead and see if we can turn this one into a bunch of mangroves. That looks like it could be a good one for us. Turn that into a bunch of mangroves there. It's not really an island anymore. It's kind of, well, mangroves are kind of an odd thing. I don't really know much about them other than the fact that they're kind of part of the ocean, but kind of not. Someone who is much smarter at biodiversity than me could explain that, but yeah, it kind of looks like it's part of the ocean, but it's also not part of the ocean. All right, so we have a salinator, which increases the salinity of surrounding area, allowing mangroves to flourish, which would be great. Now, what does that require? Can we not put one down? Ooh, the temperature, we cannot grow yet. Okay, so we need the temperature to go up. So how are we gonna do that? Well, we need to construct 3 combustors to unlock that, so let's go ahead and work on that, shall we? Let's get our combustors going, and we can go ahead and start combusting a little bit of this area. We need to burn up a bunch of our grass, +7 degrees, not what we're looking for, +2. I think that's honestly the only thing we get. 4 degrees. I'm a bit combustors on the side here, but it's not gonna help us much. Probably should have combusted before I started working on mangroves, but it's fine. We'll make it work. Let's go ahead and, I know I'm gonna probably waste some points here, but I wanna go ahead and cover a lot of this in greenery if I can. Let's go ahead and do that. I'm gonna probably do an L shape here. I think that's gonna be the best option for us. 23, yeah, let's do that. I say L shape, but we're gonna do that. Okay, now let's work on the combustor here and see if we can get a very good temperature increase. We have 8% and 9%. Let's do a 9% increase. Zap all the grass. All right, that's fine. We do have a cloud seeder. We can use our precipitation to go up. We have 10% there. We have 13%. And I think that's what we're going to go for. That 13% is going to help a lot. Let's see what else we can get here. 14%. Yes, please. That'll help a ton. 17%. Yeah. In the tropical region, it is not hard to get your precipitation working correctly. As you can see here. 89%. We want something a little bit more. 18%. Perfect. 100% maxed out. But, however, you have to be careful. And I don't know if it's in this one, and I don't think it is yet, but once you get into some of the later stages, there's going to be some that you need to focus on getting first before you max this out. So, you know, there's going to be, say, hey, less precipitation, but more temperature. So, like you can see here, less than 10 degrees. Moss on rock faces, we've already missed this. So we need to make the temperature go down somehow. Can I get that done? I don't know if I can. Yeah, so this is what I mean by you can easily miss one of these. So the rock moss on rock faces. I wonder if I can undo it a couple times. I can't. Oof. Okay, maybe there's gonna be a way for us to get rid of that. I don't know, but we need the temperature to go down. And I don't think they would lock you out of that. I know there was a way for them not to do that. We'll have to see. We'll have to kind of maybe get 3 combustors down and see if we can somehow get that back down and then turn it back up again. Oh, we're gonna have the solinator again, so we can do that. We can turn some of these swamps into mangroves, which is perfectly fine. This one right here, we can easily turn into mangroves if we need to. 92, I think that's good to me, because we don't really need this biome. I say we don't need the swamp biomes, but hang on, let's take a look here, shall we? So this is one thing you want to do before you start getting at the animal phase. You actually want to read up on your animals. So these are the animals we worked before, so we can see here. The skeletal bird makes its home in lush forest canopies beneath the clear skies. So we know that they need canopies, forest canopies. Island where it can retreat into its shell. This beach dwelling, so, you know, beaches. We can understand that. Sandy beaches and mud of wetlands. So here it is. You need wetlands for the flamingos. Waters and mangrove forest, so you can have mangrove forest here. Estuaries and coral reefs, okay. And this large pelagic animal swims in the deep waters of the ocean, far from land. So we need some deep water for that, and we need some wetlands for our flamingos. So that is good to know. Let's go ahead and finish up our mangroves, though, so we know that they're done. Okay, mangroves are done. Let's go ahead and turn some wetlands here. That's fine with me, just so we have some. Very good. Now then, I need 2 combustors. I honestly, I'm gonna be a little... I'm gonna use the fact that there's 0 C's here to... ooh, okay, they actually went up a degrees. Interesting. Let's just throw this one in the ocean. There we go. Perfect. All right, so we have 2 combustors. Let's see what this does for us. Okay. Captures beaches, temperature good conditions. Captures sand from formed beaches and dunes. Must be built on a toxin scrubber. Okay. So I think we unfortunately may have missed this moss on rock faces. I don't think there's a way for me to get this back. I could be wrong, but I don't think we're going to be able to get it. All right, but this is going to be our forests here, so we're going to be able to get those done, and our beaches and our coral reefs. We can't do the coral reefs yet, so let's focus on our beaches, shall we? That's a -7, -43, not great, -30, not great, -44, not great, because we've turned a lot of our stuff. But here's a nice beach we can throw down here. A new species appeared. Our turtle friends have appeared. All right, great. What do they like? They like food is greenery, so let's get some greenery down for them. Let's just throw one of these down here. We'll do a longwise. Actually, there was a 70% that I saw in there somewhere. 54, 70, 67, 72. There we go. Perfect. So that should get our turtles nice and wrapped up. Also, I love the netting right there. It's like a protection netting or something like that. I guess prevent the sand. Actually, does it tell me what that's for? Hang on. Can I get information on this building? Capture sand to form beaches. No, I don't know. I don't know what those nets are for. I'm sure they're for something, but turtles are happy. That's all that matters. But we do need more beaches, so let's go and see if we can figure out how to do that. 26 right there. That'll be about halfway for us. We could probably get some more down here if we really wanted to. Ooh, right here. We don't have a lot going on right here, so let's try if we can figure out how to get this done for us. And put this mineralizer right here. Put a turbine right there and cover this entire area. Yep, that's good to me. And then we can probably get a good chunk of greenery here. Perfect, and then we can turn it into a beach. Take a look at our beaches there. Ooh, actually, it needs the scrubber? Toxin scrubber. Man, I will learn these things one day. All right, so we get 44 there. Perfect. Get some greenery for our tortoises if they need it. Oh, yeah, looking good. I love playing with the tropical level. So many different colors and things to do. That's a -7, -50. Not much to turn there. You would need to get more grass down, and honestly, we could probably do that. We'll probably lose some points, but don't think it'll be that much of a loss. Ooh, actually, we could probably do an L shape here and get some of that back, reclaim some of this. And then use this to, yeah, okay, -3, it's fine. We'll get some of our biome done there. We got to get some of these biomes done. And maybe we can put one right here. So let's take a look at this. We'll get a mineralizer. Get that towards the edge if we can. Get that right there. Put a scrubber down to get some of that ocean. Give us a little bit of a net positive there. Get us some greenery down so that we can turn this into a beach. And then we should be able to get -3. That's fine. That'll max out our sand biome there. Perfect. And now we have our monorail node. Nodes in range of other connect to allow movement and buildings along the monorail network. So this is going to be used for our... Must use the monorail node ability one time. So let's just use this once. We'll put that, I don't know, let's put that, we'll start over here in the water. Let's do that, because we want some coral reefs, don't we? Okay, so we have that. Use the monorail node ability one time to, okay, well, oh, we need to use the monorail ability. Okay, hang on. Let's get a monorail node right there. So we want to use the ability. Select building to move. Ah, right, you can move the buildings. Oh, right, okay. So we can kind of move these if we really want to. How do we want to use this? Do we want to use this in a particular fashion? Okay. Actually, wait a minute. Could we use this and use it to fix some land without having... Oh, we could. So that's how they work. So is there anywhere we haven't used a scrub? Yeah, we haven't used a scrubber very much down here. Granted, we don't have a lot of rocks. We could do this, so we can put another one right here. Yeah, we could do this. And then we can put a node. So let's get a monorail node. Put that there. Put one right here. And then too far. Yeah, it's too far from each other, so they're not going to connect. I thought they would, but maybe not. Maybe I'm misunderstanding how to use these things. Would I need another set of rocks right here? Let's try that. Experimenting because I forgot to use these. There we go. There it is. Okay, so we have our midpoint now. So I can use this, use the ability, and throw it. Not exactly where I wanted. I wanted it right there. Oh, but it has to have power. Could put a power node right there. Use this ability to move this. And go here and cover up. Can I get a positive? No. Okay, that's fine. We'll do that. But hey, at least we covered that up. You can see the monorail working. Drops that. Puts it over there. Cleans up the land and the water. Perfect. So we can go and get our monorail network kind of working. But we do have a new building. We have our coral lab. Grows coral from polyps, which can be moved with a monorail to cleaned ocean. Must be built in an irrigator. And we need much higher temperature right now. Oh, man, I really hate that I missed this by 1 degree, and I don't think there's a way for me to fix this, unfortunately, unless... No, there isn't a way for me to fix this. There's a certain thing you need in order to fix it, and we don't have it. So, unfortunately, I'm going to miss this on this level. I could restart, but for the sake of the video, I will not restart, and we will keep going. You just have to learn from my mistakes. All right, so let's go ahead and try to put a pillar down. So these have to be pillars connecting triangles form shady areas where tropical forests thrive. Must be built on the side of a cliff. So you can see right here is probably going to be our great tropical area. Now, what I want to know is, can I turn this area right here? I need to be careful of how I place these, so do that. Okay. Yeah, these are definitely a lot different here. Yeah, okay, so we need grass to do that. All right, so before I start kind of working with it, I'm going to undo this one so we just have that one pole. I am going to go get a scrubber right here. So let's go ahead and get our monorail. Grab that there, put that node there. Now, I want to go ahead and see if, is that going to, it's not going to connect up. Man, these have a very short range, unfortunately. What about here? There we go, perfect. Exactly what I want to look up there. That's a connection right here. Okay, that'll work. So what we want to do is we want to take one of these toxin scrubbers and bring it up here so we can easily do that. Use the node. So that's there. It's going to clean that up. And we can use this one to clean up some more of this area. Go clean up that. Because we're not exactly at the range yet. We need 35 degrees Celsius. There's nothing else like this that I'm going to lock myself out, is there? No, it doesn't look like it. So we could focus on temps if we really wanted to. How much can I get out of this? 4 degrees, 2 degrees, 5, 6. Yeah, we're gonna have to work. Because actually these are gonna make the temperature go up too, I believe. I could be wrong. There's something else that ups your temperature, but we'll figure that out later. Could zap some of the the tropical forest, but I don't think we'll do that right now anyway. We do need to get as much temperature as we can. 6 degrees, sure. Ivy growth and migratory birds return. Sounds good. Now what we want to do is we need to use the monorail to fix some of this. We can't grab one of these, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and take our node. We'll put one in the middle there. That way we can use its ability and throw that down and do a elongated one here. I'm actually probably doing 103. 95, 98, 93, 103. Yeah, 103 is probably gonna be the best, so we'll move that one around. Put that down there. Probably use another zapper. Get the temperatures to go up again. I think too close to another combustor. We can't do that anymore. We gotta be careful. We're out of rocks there. Yeah, the combustor's actually gonna be kind of difficult here. We could combust some of that. There's no rocks in this area. Could we get some rocks down here? What if we put one of these down here? No, we can't, unfortunately. We can get probably one down here, actually, and combust some of this area if we really wanted to. What's our best option? Best option, maybe get some more grass down here and use combustor down here. We can go ahead and use one of these. It's gonna not... Actually, no. We don't need to do that. We can grab this, change it. And we can actually see we have a net positive in this case. Let's do that. Moving costs less than building new ones. So we'll do that instead. Let's take a look at our combustor here and see what we can get. The levels do get much harder as you go on. Our max temperature we need is 35 degrees. We're at 24, so we're getting there. It's going to take a little bit more, though. We have 5 degrees there. We can get a little bit more if we cover this in grass. So let's go ahead and use one of our monorails. We'll take this one. And put a 15 down. Looks good. Yeah, and I'm kind of beating myself up about this, honestly, about this temperature, this 10 degrees. I should have looked at these objectives before we started. Oh, that's just how I am. I just beat myself up until I just hate it. Anyway, let's see, 5 degrees, that's 30. We need 5 degrees more, and then we will be done with our temperature increases. Ooh, actually, no, we need 40. Oh, didn't see that. Okay, that's painful. we'll get that done somehow. Let's see here. Can we get... I want to get... I want to do this. I want to get one here. That way we have some rocks on the shore here. We'll get us a turbine. And then we'll also put us down. I'm going to put one right here. Because I want to use our combustor on that little corner there. And I want to get a monorail right as far as I can, actually. That looks good to me. So that way we can actually move this guy right here. Oh, yeah, we want the scrubber. It's not going to be used very much, but I want to go and scrub a lot of that if I can. Also, you can see, like, the ivy growing on the windmills there. Is that part of the... Yeah, ivy overgrowth. Hey, you can see it on the windmills. That's awesome. I love the detail in this game. Such good detail. Just... They put so much love into this game, and you can tell. Let's see, monorail... Oh, can we get one right here and it'd be good? I want to connect this one somehow if I possibly can, because I would like to move one of these over here. But there's not really a great place to put these. I can't... I'm just out of range to grab this one. That's a hydroponic farm. We don't want that. What I could do instead is actually put one here. I know it's kind of a waste. Honestly, wait. Do we want to do that? Actually, whoa. Okay, gonna do that first. It's gonna cover that area. I'm gonna use this. Grab you. Move you. We're gonna get as much as we can in here. 16, yeah, we're gonna do that. Cover that area, and then we're gonna probably burn this if we can. Okay. Probably should have covered that area there, but it'll be fine. We need at least 40, though. I don't know if we're gonna hit the 40, but we're gonna try our best. That's 4 degrees. Can we get anything higher? 3? No. I would love to get something higher if I can. That's 4 degrees there, and that's 2, so that would make it... Yeah, that's the 8 we need. All right, that's perfect. We'll do that then. Barely doing it, but we've got all these objectives completed. Oh, we're -1? No. No, absolutely not. Okay, we need 1 degrees. There we go. Perfect. Okay, we got that done. Greater. Oh, game, you're killing me. You're killing me, game. I know I need to read better, but man. Hurting me. We need just a little bit. 3 degrees, we'll take that. The rains have begun. We're going to get our grass back anyway. It's fine. All right, so we have the dragonflies. The only thing we miss is the moss on the rock faces, which is unfortunate. But hey, if you guys pick up this game, and it's still on sale on the Steam sale, by the way. I think you can pick it up for a good price. And yeah, you can learn from my mistakes and apply what you know now. You can see the ivy overgrowth going up the poles too. Such wonderful detail. Wonderful detail. Let's see here. What else do we have? We have our animals. Aster. What's wrong with Aster? They don't have enough beaches. That's fair. I can understand why you guys would want some more beaches there, but hopefully you can't encroach on the other turtles' biome though, so we have to be careful there. Let's put some sand for them if we can. We'll go here. Look at our sand. We're gonna put some sand there for them. I think that's part of their biome, so we'll do some sand right there. Have some nice beaches right there. And hopefully that'll give them that need. Perfect. Okay, so now let's go ahead and look at making some tropical rainforest, shall we? We do have this, and I think what I'm going to do is do a long line right there, and then do a triangle right here. That'll give us plus 19, plus 15, 4, 9, just too far, so we'll do that, plus 19. Our first tropical forest, and now our new animal has appeared, Sprout. So what we have here is not enough space, no buildings. All right, so this need won't be met until the buildings are gone, which is fair. I completely understand that. You'll just have to wait until we're done. We'll have a pole as far as we can connect, but we also want to make sure we hit all of that land. Okay, we want to get a pole there. That's plus 4, plus 9. We have to make sure we build... Ooh, 125. Yeah, let's do that. 125 looks good. Okay, that'll cover up our jungle quite nicely there. We'll do a plus 44 there, and then this should cover the rest of our need. Perfect. There's our tropical jungle on our little cliff side there. And it actually increases our temperature. I just saw that. Nice. All right, so our birds are flying around. You can see them. Look at them. I'm so happy. Don't worry, we'll get rid of those poles for you guys, and you just have the jungles to yourselves. So they don't want any buildings, and we finally have our first flamingos. And they're going to be very happy with their biome. What I'd love to see. Awesome. Okay, so we have those. So now, we need to do this, the coral lab. And we need to make sure that we place these. Where are we placing these? Oh, on top of these. Okay. So we'll put a coral lab there. We should be able to transport those around. I say should, but now I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, no, we can't. So let's grab a mineralizer. We'll put that right there. And then we'll put us a lovely monorail node. That way it connects up these areas right here. So now, if I understand correctly, we take these, and then we move these, and we make a lovely coral reef. How do I want... Let's see, 65, 63, 55. Let's do that 65 right there. Put our coral reef, our first coral reef down. You can see it's the thing that we have is sprouting, and we have our coral reefs. We have our flamingos that are up here, and we have lily and plankton as our animals here. New species has appeared. So we have these guys. They're quite happy in their biome, which is awesome to see. And our shark friends. Okay, temperatures are good. Food is not, though. We need a coral reef over here. So let's see if we can provide one for them. We do have a, what's it called? Already forgot off the top of my head. Irrigator. There we go. So let's go ahead and try to get one of those over there to them. So we're going to need a mineralizer. And we're going to need a node. So let's put that there. And let's go ahead and get a mineralizer to where we think it can get to that node, which I believe right there should be quite nice. Put us a... Ooh, perfect. There we go. Connect all that together. And I want this guy right here. Ooh, first, wait. There, we place that building on top. Then use our mineralizer, or our coral reef. 54, 55, 55, 56. Let's go for the 56 right there at the tip of that cape where those sharks live. Get them a very nice coral reef going. And you can see here, I just love the ivy overgrowth, how the world changes as you just completely transform it. And then you can see here, our waters are completely clean now. Completely clean. So our sharks are very happy. We got some flamingos that aren't so happy. There's not enough beach or wetland over here. Don't think there's going to be much I can do for them. Well, no, yeah, there's not going to be much I can do for them except maybe get some wetlands in there. So maybe, just maybe, if we take this hydroponic farm and convert that over to a wetland, they'll maybe be happier. Let's try that. We got some beaches there for them. There we go. Nice and happy flamingos. These guys won't be happy until we get those gone, so it's okay. Now, we don't want to finish the game until we start getting this last animal. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of our animals. We're missing some of our our whales. Our whales? I think we're missing our whales. Now then, how do I get them? Well, that's a good question. I have no idea. I completely forgot how to get them. But let's go ahead and start doing a little bit more of our movement around. So I want to go ahead and get probably one more monorail node. And I want to see, can we get one close enough? No, we can't. We could get one here. That's not gonna be a good placement for it. So we'll probably need a mineralizer. Put one right there. Get us a monorail node that'll connect up to these two. And then get one. Actually, that should be fine right there. Let's turn this one into a coral reef spreader. Or a coral lab, as it is properly called. Grab you. And I want to put you, I think, maybe in the deep ocean? Maybe? Let's do a 46 right there in the deep ocean. Should drop it down. We have a nice coral lab going down in there. Coral seed. That'll spread. A good chunk of that now. Don't have seen our new animal yet. But you can see it's spreading down there. Where else? A coral lab would be good over here, I think. We see some jellyfish have appeared. Very nice. Let's actually get a coral right here. I think these shallows right here would be nice for a coral lab. So let's try to get one down there here. We can easily do that. We put a coral there. Take this guy, pick it up. And yeah, it's only one, but see if we can get something better. 25, 1, 2, -2. Yeah, we'll throw it right there, because why not? We can put some coral over here. I think that'd be a nice place for some coral. We don't have a monorail system over here yet. Let's see if we can somehow get one over here. We're going to need to probably put a mineralizer. We'll put one right... Put one right there in the middle. Get us a little rail there. Get a coral lab right here. Take this, move it, and we'll get our completion for our coral. And the last animal may not show up until we complete that coral objective. I do not know. Yep, there they are, sure enough. All right, there's our whales. All right, now we need... Monorails can be utilized for recycling, so connect your airship to the monorail network, satisfy the needs of marine and terrestrial animals for them to remain, help maintain ecosystem when you leave. Okay, so now our job is to make sure our whales are happy, and then we can leave. Which it looks like our whale is not happy, so what is wrong? Needs space. Okay. So there's not much of this I can do. This one is on it, unfortunately. So we're gonna have to make sure that they go to the right spot. We're gonna need to put our, ooh, can we, yeah, we'll put it right there, that's good. And we need to make sure it's connected to our network, so our recycling station. That's part of the network. Can we get that? Yep, that's part of the network right there. And we have our recycling beacon, so they know to come get it. So we place a recycling beacon on top of that, and it'll go collect it. And we have a rock hopper to move rocks around. Let's go ahead and see if we can get a, because we really need to get this whole monorail area situated, which there isn't a great place to put one over here, unfortunately. I don't think we're going to be able to get a great connection. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get a good connection around here anyway. We really need to get these connected up. Matt be able to put something right here? And hopefully our whales will get happy. What's wrong with you? You have no food. Well, that... Why were you dingus and go live over here? Okay, let's try to get one over... Can we possibly get another one over here? Do we have a coral lab anywhere? Because I want to go and get one over here because I think an animal's going to be over here and not happy. So I'm just going to put one right here. That's minus 50 points, but that's fine. Okay, so we have that, and let's put a lab on top. Grab you, and put you in this water here. That's 14. That should provide some food for whatever animals move in next. Our whale... Okay, we got some happy whales. Perfect. All right, we have happy whales. That's all we needed. So let's go ahead and start recycling, because I think all of our... Except our birds. So let's actually focus on getting their recycling done first. Now, the problem is, as you can see here, we need to get a monorail connected to this area, which we kinda have. We have some area over here. We're going to figure out how to get that done. Let's take a look at our recycling here. We do have a recycler here. We can actually take a good bit of this. Do that. Collect all of that. And then put a beacon on top. And that'll collect everything in the surrounding area. And our jungles are now Clear of any buildings, which you can see here that it's getting lower and lower for these birds, and they should get happier, hopefully. That turbine's kind of in the way. That's okay. We'll take care of that. I'm going to need to probably put, yeah, beacon there is fine. Beacon there is fine. And a beacon there is fine. Of course, our recycling can't get there because I've done recycled our monorail as well. So don't need to do that. Ooh, but you can see here our rocks are freed up now, which is good. So let's go ahead and put that there, part of the network. Get that part of the network. Okay, hang on. Make sure I don't understand this correctly. Recycling beacon. Place the monorail node. Some kind of recycling drone should be dispatched to recycle here. Does that recycle the actual node itself? No, it does not. Okay, yeah, so let's do that. Oh, no, it does get rid of the node. Okay. All right, this is one thing I had to learn previously when playing this game is you recycle the furthest thing away first. Do that first. So let's do that. Let's go to our recycling node and see if this collects everything in this area. It does. So let's do that. And we'll put one here as well because that should get everything in here. Now we'll get that node. We'll have to replace that one, unfortunately. So let's do that. Do you need to replace one of these nodes here? Which is fine. Put that there. We'll say, hey, go collect everything out here. Very good. We'll somehow have to figure out how to get out into this area. We'll probably use a rock hopper to do that. So we can say, hey, I want a rock. No valid target. We can throw a rock in that direction. And maybe collect this stuff so we can actually free up some rocks. Yeah, that'll be good. So we can free up some rocks there by doing that. That way we can put our monorail down. Put a monorail there. And maybe, can I get a rock to hop over there? Is that possible? No, I can't. But we can get a rock hop over there, so that should work. So we'll do that. So let's try and see if we can get our monorail to connect up properly. We, in fact, can, which is great. Now then, how do we want to handle this? Because there's still some connections that we're missing. What I could probably do is probably get a rock right here and hop it. So let's see if we can get a recycler down. Put one of these bad boys down. Get all of that down. Hopefully that doesn't take up. Yep. All right, we're good there. So now we can rock hop, and we'll put that rock there, and that'll connect these two nodes together. Very good. Okay, so now we have kind of our crazy monorail network going on. We're done over here, so we can say, hey, collect that and collect that. Actually, no, collect all of this first. Because I think we're pretty much done on this side of the world. So we can say, hey, collect these. And yeah, that looks good to me. We'll recycle that, and recycle that. Okay. Looking good, looking good. Let's see here. Is there a way for me to hide the UI? I'm actually very curious about that. Okay, could not find a button to hide the UI, but that's okay. We can take a look at the end of the level. Okay, so what else do we want to do here? We have everything on this side. We have a couple things over here that we need to collect. If we can get a node over here, which we definitely can, and then we can put a recycled beacon on top. That should collect everything. Very good. We'll also get a recycled beacon out here, like that, and then once that thing gets out here, we can start collecting all of that. You can see him getting to work. We do need to get out here somehow. I don't know if a rock hopper is going to help us in this case, so what we're going to have to probably do is get a mineralizer. Put this guy here. Get one of our recycling tubes right here. We'll grab it. Let's see. Yeah, and the rocks will stay there, so I'm fine with picking that up. And we can get our rail out here and say, hey, collect that, because it should be able to collect everything in the vicinity there. Which, yep, very good. Collect all that for us. And then we can say, hey, beacon, get out here and collect all of that, which it will be able to do. And same thing with out here. Should be able to collect all of that. But we don't want to do that one just yet because it'll get rid of this beacon, and we don't want to get rid of this beacon right now. What I could do is go ahead and collect all of this in this tub, just so it's there and available. So once this guy's done out here, we can start saying, hey, collect all of this. Go and collect all these beacons here. Go and put a beacon there. And then we can put a beacon there, I think. Put one there. Is that one not gonna be able to collect? Yes, it will. Okay, great. Oh, there's a pole that we missed. I see you. Sneaky, sneaky. Where is it? Is that a pole? I can't tell. I'm pretty sure it is. Let's see if we can get a recycling, see if we can find that where it is. Is it? I don't know, I can't tell. I'm gonna throw one right here, just in case. I think one's there, but I can't say for sure, but we can put that there and then we can collect it with that one. Let's go ahead and collect all that. And I think they go in order, so I think we should be fine doing this. If they don't, then we'll fix it. Because they are sent out based on when you give the command. So that should be fine. And they don't have to be like in any particular order. You can just kind of throw them down. And they will go out and collect for you. Okay, very good. I think we're good there. Looking good. Don't see any giant red arrows on our map. Cleaning up. 2 more to go. And I think that's it. I think we're done. 46 minutes in, and we've completed our first tropical map. Hit the button. And let nature do its thing. Man, I still hate that I missed that first objective, but nothing we can do about it. Nothing we can do about it. Learn for next time. Look at your objectives. Very good. Looks great. Yeah, man, the tropical area is really cool. You have your grassy, you have your tropical regions there. Our parrots were happy. You know, I didn't even check if our parrots were happy. Oh no, they were happy. I'm not gonna berate myself on that. I know we completed that one. So, wasteland reclaimed. Taking me some nice photos here. Such a relaxing game. Continue. All right, so let's go back to the world map and see what other levels we unlocked. And for next time, restore the desolate island. So the desolate island is complete, and you can see here that it's not fully filled in because I missed that one objective. My completionist is dying right now. 10 out of 11, 6 out of 6. Oh, it hurts. That hurts so bad. We'll have to redo that at some point. But you can see here that we have unlocked the next polar biome, which is the next biome that we can possibly do. And then we have continental, which I don't think I reached the continental levels before. So if you guys want to see more of this, please let me know down below, and we can maybe get to the continental. But guys, that's going to wrap it up for this episode. Hope you did enjoy it. If you did, you guys know the drill. Those level engagement things you can do down below really do help out a lot. But that's going to cover it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for spending some of your time here. Hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.